Ați văzut, copii, cum se numește lecția noastră?
Ocolul Pământului.
Nu ați văzut. Ocolul planetei Pământ, dar în 60 de minute.
În 60 de minute. Da.
În 60 de minute.
Da.
Ia uitați-vă. Așa. Ia uitați-vă.
Dr. Dorin Prunariu is the one and only Romanian cosmonaut.
We're going to have 15 minutes here just to introduce each other. I've introduced myself, and we've got Maria Bondonc from Romania. The lesson, we're going to have 60 minutes with Romanian cosmonaut, Mr. Prunariu. We will meet the astronaut and watch a short bit of who he is, and then we will have a chance to discuss questions that we'd like to ask.
Marina, we can start.
How do they keep the food?
Food was flying.
Exactly.
Actually, because there is no gravity in there, and their life is hard actually. Because we think it's easy, but that's hard. You see the woman actually. There is no water, and she trying to keep clean her hair.
Here, yeah.
The lesson that will take place today has a special teacher, General Cosmonaut, dr.inginer Dumitru Dorin Prunariu. He's new teacher for 60 minutes. Please, Maria, please.
Okay. Just give me free when I have to start.
First of all, please allow me to mention a few things about our project here. I think you are all familiar with the title of the project, which is ICT for Teachers and Learners. I believe this project has reached its goal because all the teachers are now able to have to deliver online lessons using ICT tools and ICT platforms. We could say that the pandemic found us prepared, yes, because right now we are having online lessons and all our teachers know how to use ICT tools. The project was good for everybody, and here's a proof today that we are all together having an international lesson, we could say.
As you already know, I flew into space 39 years ago. I represented Romania. It was the first flight of a Romanian citizen into space. At that time, I was the 103rd human who had the opportunity to fly above the Earth. And Romania was the 11th country in the world having a cosmonaut. Now there are 38 countries and more than 570 cosmonauts and astronauts. Of course, I had the opportunity to admire our Earth planet from space altitudes, and I want to share with you a few of my souvenirs connected with space, and in the same time a few information about the space flight and what do we do today. So I will start a presentation, and then I will answer some questions, and in the presentation I will answer also some questions because I receive a lot of questions from many of your students.
Sir, may I have a question?
Yes?
May I ask you a question?
Yes, sure.
Elon Musk said if we nuke the Mars, we can terraform it and it became like Earth. We can live in there. Is this possible?
Yes, in a way, we can build colonies on Mars and maybe change the atmosphere of Mars. If you plant different vegetation on Mars, we don't know yet if it grows on Mars, but we have tested. Maybe they absorb the carbon dioxide and produce oxygen. But in the same time, think that on Mars, there are different processes on the planet that happen naturally. There is an ethical problem terraforming some other planets. We try to keep them as they are and to build human colonies in a closed space to not affect entirely the planet.
Thank you. So, assuming there were no limits to where you could go, where would you like to travel in our universe?
You know, wherever I will fly into the universe, I want to come back to the Earth. Of course, I want to explore some other galaxies. I want to see the beginning of the universe. You know, we consider the life of the universe of about 14 billion of years. And we consider that Big Bang just happened and mass, very concentrated, just started to spread in the universe and form the stars, the planets, and so on. And I really want to go as far as possible to find out how the universe was formed. But in the same time, I want to come back to my family, to my home, and think then about the eternity and about the absolute life of the universe.
Why should you give to any future astronaut?
What advice? So my advice is first to learn what do you really love. Of course, you have to learn sciences. Science, technology, mathematics, engineering are very necessary to fly into the outer space. So you have to graduate this school, you have to go to a university and learn sciences. It's the best way to access space activities. Then you have to work, to start to work somewhere connected with space activities and to take part in any selection for astronauts.
There exists like delivery food to the space?
Yes, it exists delivery food to the space, but not like on the Earth. There are sometimes sent to the space station some cargo ships. Cargo ships, they bring not only food for the astronauts, but they bring a lot of other new equipment on board. And time by time, maybe twice a year, fresh food could be sent to the outer space for the cosmonauts, for the astronauts, new beverages, and of course equipment for scientific experiments.
Okay.
From the outer space, you can't call just, I want a pizza and send you pizza. You know, you have to embark everything on a cargo spaceship and send it with a rocket to space.
I have another question.
Yes.
Have you ever met Elon Musk?
I had the opportunity to see Elon Musk at a conference a few years ago in Australia.
Oh.
But it was a big conference room. I was one of the participants, and Elon Musk was on stage and then ran quick and ran to the government to meet them to close an agreement to build a new loop in Australia. I didn't meet in person. I didn't shake the hand of Elon Musk, but I've seen him.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I'd like to thank the Romanian school LTN for this great online meeting, and it's a fact that Mrs. Moraru has seen the future of education, which is going to be online teaching. That's why maybe they focus on such a project, ICT tools in teaching. So thank you so much. We have 4 students here in this meeting, 4 Turkish students, 2 boys and 2 girls. Yasin Fesli and Mete Khan are the boys. Inci Girişken and Nehir Yaprak are girls.
Thank all the children for being involved today, and to their parents for their cooperation and helping us make this meeting happen during the half term as well. So diolch yn fawr iawn I chi blant, okay? Diolch. And also thank you to Maria for organising such an event as well. Thank you.